The state attorney general has asked for New York's new gun laws to remain in place as they appeal a judge's decision to strike down certain aspects of the law. Historic reenactments have been what some might call an unforeseen casualty of this. Channel 2's Rob Hackford back from Old Fort Niagara to explain. Hi, Rob.
Hey, Kate. The executive director at Old Fort Niagara tells me this boils down to two things. First, the inclusion of various historic weapons in the state's new definition for rifle, and then the use of these rifles in newly defined sensitive locations like parks, museums, and other public areas. This concern was initially raised when the law went into effect and led to the cancellation of a couple events around the state, including the Angelica Civil War reenactment in Allegheny County. Old Fort Niagara did not have to cancel any of their summer events because the law wasn't in effect yet. But their executive director, Robert Emerson, told me he is worried about next spring, pending any legal changes before then. Based on how the law is written in interpretation, reenactors that bring muskets and other historical weapons into these newly protected areas like the fort could be charged with a low-level felony, even if they're using blanks or a type of firearm cartridge that does not use a projectile but does create that flash and bang.
The governor has publicly stated that reenactments were not the target of this legislation, and she has stated that, they can proceed, and we're taking her at her word on that. So there's a couple of things wrong, and we're very hopeful that now that this issue has risen to the surface, that the legislators, when they go back into session, will take the appropriate action to amend the law.
Well, there has not been a situation anywhere in the state that I could find where someone has been charged in this manner. That is likely because several county sheriffs around New York, including Sheriff Felicetti in Niagara County, have said they will not enforce it. Coming up at 5:30, I will introduce one of the local lawmakers pushing for those changes that Emerson mentioned and explain when they could happen as well. Kate?
All right, more to come, and I'll see you then at 5:30. Thank you.